Good morning to all of you. In our previous class, we have covered HTML. In HTML, we have covered that history of HTML, markup language, difference between markup language and programming language, static and dynamic content as well as page, and basic structure of HTML. Today, we are going to cover the different tags of HTML. So go through the lesson. If you have missed the lesson, just go through the lesson. Must go through the lesson from the beginning only, and then basic basic structure of HTML. But before that, we have completed static and dynamic content and the static and dynamic page. So static page is that the page which is static by nature. That means it does not interact with the user, with us, but it gives us information. It does not interact. In what is interaction? Interaction means if I am telling you something, you are responding, you are again telling me, you are talking to me, you are communicating to me. That is interaction. But static page, interaction does not happen. In static page, that page remains static, means as it is. Whatever there is, and the component and element is, it will show us. That's it. Like YouTube video mein what happened, we go and watch the movie, trailer of the movies, sing songs, or we get some information. So here YouTube is not interacting with us. One way of interaction is going on, right? We are just searching for on YouTube different clips, and whatever our requirement is, it is showing us the contents. So that is an example of static content, and this is asked as your query. You have asked YouTube is static or dynamic, right? So YouTube is an example of static page, and it is I told you also this about this one, static content. This is then is dynamic content. Dynamic page are the page where we interact. Some form is there which is asking to you something, or weather forecasting is the best example of that dynamic content. It gives you all the time information. Railway reservation, when you are going to reserve the ticket, book the ticket, and also some movie tickets if you are booking. All these are dynamic page and content example of. Last topic which we covered was basic structure of HTML. In basic structure of HTML, we have seen that what are the basic structure of HTML, what structure we should follow. Now today we are going to see different tags of HTML. So we'll start with HTML, and then we will cover head, title, body, and then after the other tags. Now here it is, basic HTML tags. So from here you can also make your notes. See, so basic HTML tags are, first of all, is HTML tag. What is HTML tag? It is a starting tag of any HTML document. It is a container tag actually. Basically it is a container tag, and it starts the document. This tag is the root element of the HTML. And it does not have any effect on appearance of the document. That means if you are writing HTML, then it will not affect the format of your document. We give this HTML tag in the beginning, and we put all the contents inside this tag, just because of that. If any browser will open the page, the HTML document must inform that browser that it is going to treat HTML elements, HTML contents, markup language, one of the markup language. It is going to parser, it is going to render. That is why we write HTML key. Just understand us, we are HTML, so treat us like that only, right? So this is why we put HTML. So this tag is specifically used to make browsers and other applications, browser applications, understand that this is an HTML document and treat it like that only. So whatever code is written over there, just render all those codes and show the result. Then after this tag, there are some attributes which we use with the tag. So when we are going to study, when we are preparing for your board exams and you are studying HTML, just go through the main tags first. Whatever we all are giving you about main tags, and along with the main tags, you remember the attributes used with the main tag, that specific main tag. Right, that's it. So attributes of an HTML is lang attribute. One attribute only, that is lang attribute. Lang for language. Now syntax, how we can write this? The syntax is HTML lang is equal to en. En stands for English. Right. So this is, here it is, this is the main tag. This is the attribute of the tag, and then equal to symbol and en. En means English, and this after equal to symbol, whatever you are putting with the attribute, that is known as, this one is known as the value of this attribute. Value of this attribute. So this is the main tag, this is the attribute, and this is the value of this attribute. So lang is language which tells the browser that what is the default language used by that page. So nowadays there are many languages, web pages are supporting many languages. So there we can specify that specific web page is supporting which language. Now what is the advantage of then using this lang attribute? Why we use lang attribute? So advantage of using lang attribute is that whenever you will write any value for that lang attribute, that web page will be treated like that only on internet. No changes will occur. No changes will happen that time when you will write attribute is equal to en here as I wrote, but it will on internet it will be treated like that only. Search engine, if search this page and find that it contains English language or French language, then it will give in its search that language priority. Right. Now some common language code used as the value of lang attributes are, see here, this is en code is for English, en US for English only, but US as US English, en UK English, FR French, D represents German, AR represents Arabic, ZH represents Chinese, and HI represents Hindi. Right. So if we specify any language attribute value for our web page, then no changes will occur, but when the code will be read or parsed by the browser, then browser will treat it like that only. Right. As for example, suppose we have used FR as a value of HTML lang attribute, then the browser will know that the default language of the page is French. So when search engine crawls and visit the web page, search the web page, then they treat the page differently. Right. Maybe they load higher in French search because of French language of that page. Right. So this is the advantage of using lang attribute. The significance of using head tag is also that this head tag along with title contains script information, CSS information, that is scanning style sheet, and DTD information, document type definition information. Right. So all these information we include within head tag. If we are using some script in our HTML document, and why we use the script for HTML document, we use a script for any HTML document to make it interactive. Right. Otherwise it will be static. But whenever you start using script, then it will be interactive. Otherwise it will be static. So if we are using some script in our page, in our document, then the script information we should include within head tag. Also, if we are applying some style sheet in our document, then the information of that style sheet remain inside head tag. And if we are defining it with DTD, then also that will come inside the head tag. So this is the significance of head tag. So whatever we are putting inside the head tag, that is not going to appear inside the page, on the page. That is not going to appear on the page. Something will happen. It can provoke something to happen, but it will not shows the contents inside the page area. As we are including title, so title will display not on the page but on the title bar of the document, but not on the page. And with title we do not use any formatting tag. The next is title. So as I told you that title, what is title? Contains title of the document which remain inside the head tag, and this whatever contents you will include, whatever text, it contains only textual contents. So whatever text you will include within title tag, it will appear on the title bar of the browser, but not on the page anywhere. On the page will be blank. Just you can check, just write down HTML start, HTML end, and in between HTML write head tag only, and head start and head end, and then title start, title end, and within title write any contents, my page, yeah, or my first page, whatever, and then save it as .html, and then see it in a browser. It will show you written on their title bar, my first web page. That's it only. The page will be blank. Then don't think that it is not giving you result. It is giving you result. Just go through the see the title bar. Don't see the page. It will not show anything. It will show you on the page. Now the syntax of title is like that. Head, we start with head. Here see head, then title lies within head, head start, head end, title, title start, contents, and then title end. That's it, right? And it contains only plain text only, and no other formatting tags and used within title tag. No other formatting tags used within title tag. So we use only plain text within title. Don't write title font color is equal to red. No, that will not give you result. It accept only plain text. Just write the text contents, right? My first web, that's it. Then next is a body tag. Body tag, I think the contains all other contents and elements of the HTML document. So whatever other tags are there in HTML, all those tags we use within body tag, whatever tags are there. And contents also we write with the help of all those tags within body tag only. And now whatever you will write within body tag, that is going to display on your page. The syntax of body tag will be like, see, body start, body end, and in within the contents with the other tags. Like here it is written font color is equal to red. I pronounce this color always color to not get confused. This is American color, right? So always I pronounce it color, that it should be in my mind all the time, not color. Key, when I start writing the code, so I always pronounce it color, so it remain in my mind. So whenever I will write color, I will write color, C-O-L-O-R. Oh, I need to write color. So like that only you need to remember, always pronounce it color, not color. So font color is equal to red. Font color is equal to red, and then the contents is written and font end. Then P for paragraph, align one of the attribute of is equal to left value of that attribute align, contents, and then P end, and then again body end. This is how we write. So this much is on this for today. Take care.